What up, my good people? What up, my good people? Oh, man, the countdown is on, man. Got another day and a half with this company, man, and Arrivederci. It's your boy, Coach O, man. Mentor, motivator. Hope everybody doing well, man. First of all, I'd like to thank the good Lord up above for blessing us with another day, because we are all truly blessed. Please believe that. And, shout out, man, to all the coaches and mentors and motivators out there, man. Male and female, man. Just keep doing a tremendous job at what we're doing. Putting ourselves out there, man, just trying to better ourselves every day and better someone else every day. So that's real quick, man. I just wanted to talk about, what a wonderful day yesterday, man. Yesterday was just a day to reflect on Saturday and how well that went. Shout out to Coach LeRon and all the other coaches, man, for putting on that youth camp Saturday. Had a really good turnout. I think everybody there who participated, man, we had a great time. Kids learned a lot. A lot of people came out to volunteer, coaches, including myself. We all want to kind of put ourselves out there, man, and try and continue to help the community, man, by funneling these kids and giving them something to do. And again, this stuff is free. Most of the time when you get involved with these camps, they're not free, but you're getting the same education as you would if you went out to pay a whole bunch of money for free. And, we have a really good time doing it. So, again, shout out to everybody that participated in that. And, let's just keep it going, man, because a lot of kids left there that day. They learned a lot. We had great competition. Everybody came out there and did such a tremendous job at elevating their work ethic. And that's what it's about. Every time we come out, we want to elevate ourselves to get to the next level. And before I forget, man, follow your boy, Coach O. Coach O, man, follow your boy on YouTube. Subscribe to my channel. Please like, subscribe, share, leave comments, because that's what you're supposed to do. Leave comments so we can, make sure that we're helping each other to get better. Follow your boy on Instagram, man. O_Allen44. And then follow your boy on TikTok and Snapchat, man, where I always post a lot of videos, a lot of learning points. I like to post that stuff on TikTok and Snapchat. Please get involved, man, because it only makes us better, man. Like I said, constructive criticism has always been a good thing. So let's continue to, push ourselves to that limit. Next thing, man, real quick, again, man. So yesterday, I get a message from one of the parents, man. And, this is one of the things that pushes me to do what I do. I get a message from a parent. And this is a lot of stuff that I didn't. Obviously, a lot of our kids, usually come from single parent homes, whether it's the mother or the father. It's very rare that you see, both there at the same time. And I'm not saying that's everybody's case, but the percentages are a lot higher that a single parent, usually a single mom, is the one who's trying to navigate through work, just taking care of her family, and then trying to make sure the kids are staying actively involved in the things that they want to do, and all of this stuff. It can become very expensive and very timely, because you still have to do things that you got to do at home, right? So as coaches, our job is to try to do the best we can to be if necessary, that male role model or female role model in your kids' lives. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they're missing that, and they need that structure. Me growing up with a single mom, I understood for a long time that, I needed that structure. I needed some male voice in my life to always keep me, to sort of help raise me as a young man, whether that was a coach or just somebody that was around that was, trying to fill that void. I tried to make sure that I tried to at least give it a fair shot as much as I could. growing up, and so and it takes time. It takes time for these young men or young ladies to trust those that aren't actually their siblings. It takes some time to adapt and adjust to that. So it's understandable. But real quick, I get a call from one of the parents, and again, this is why I do what I do. And the mom was just real grateful because her son comes home. I found out that his dad had died from cancer a few years back, and this is something I didn't know. I never knew this. I just, when I come out, you got all of these kids. You got some that some are new, some are returners. You just do your job. I just go out and do my job. I go out and do the best I can to try and, develop these kids to get to the next level. That's all. I'm just a developer. Again, I try to develop their skills to where if they want to play football or any other sport at a very high level, you have to start to develop the skills when they're very young. And then, other coaches will continue to develop those skills and push them forward. But it was just a real touching story, man. The mom was just telling me how, I understand she out there, she's trying to do the best she can. The kid does everything he can to get to the voluntary workouts. He has not missed one voluntary workout since we started. And, I noticed that. I pay attention to every kid that show up because it tells me how important it is to them. And he has not missed one time. And, for a coach, that says a lot. And of course, they're 12 and 13-year-old kids. They're still, somewhat immature, but, hey, it's a process, you know what I'm saying? But you have to start somewhere, and that's what we do. We start where we start, and we just try to get them to a certain point. Very touching. The mom calls me, kind of gives me a rundown of what she's been going through and what she, and just how he's been trying to, cope with the fact that he lost his father and, to cancer. And, of course, that's never easy. Even though I didn't grow up, my dad wasn't around me very much. Even when he passed away, I think about him all the time. So I understand that. And again, my job as a coach is hopefully, whatever I can do as a coach and a mentor, if I can leave a mark on one of these young men that where they can hear my voice when they decide that they want to start going left, they hear my voice telling them, no, go right, go right, go right, do the right thing, then I'm doing my job. Because that's the voices I hear. When I think back, I hear coaches telling me, who always encouraged me and made me feel like, I could do something more than what I was doing even at that time. Those are the voices that I hear. So again, man, shout out, I'm not gonna say no names, but shout out to that parent, man. You're doing a tremendous job with your son. Just a great kid, well-grounded, tough, hard, work ethic, and he deserves everything that's coming to him, along with all these other young men, young kings, and our young queens as well. Coach O, I love y'all, man. Do something good for somebody today. Go out there, let's do something positive for somebody. Love y'all. Peace.